Can't even see him. Fuck it. I don't even need him. What's up? All right, so I'm gonna do Aquarius, and then I'm dipping out for a couple days. Yeah, confirmation. Dipping out for a couple days. Okay. Gotta handle a few things, you know. But I'll be back. You know, give it 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days. Somewhere to be. So, are any of y'all notice something strange happened today, right? While I was at the gym today, it was bizarre. Bizarre, okay? So much so that I thought I was being punked, right? Why, when I went to the gym today, right? Damn near everybody that I saw in the gym today, I have never seen before. I have never seen before at this gym. I've been at this gym at all different types of times, you know, throughout the day and night. I've been there in the morning, right? You know, early, real early, 8, 9. I've been there around 11, 12, right? 1, 2, okay, 5, 6, okay, all the way up until, you know, late night. I've been before, right? I've never seen not one of these faces before. And they was all fine, too. They all look good. Every last one of them. It was like a candy store, like left and right. I'm like, what in the fuck? Every time I see a new, I see another one coming right behind. I see another one. I'm like, what in the fuck? What's going on? I'm like, what's going on? You know, I'm like, I'm either being set up, I'm either being punked, or you know, something dramatically has shifted. Like I don't know. Okay, but we gonna see. Shout out to India. I see you. We gonna see. Okay, testing me for what? I'm single. Until there's an actual ring on this finger. Oh yeah, I did put this on earlier today, you know, to shoo people away. But until there's an actual ring on this finger, I don't care if I love you. I don't care if I'm in love with you. Until there's a ring on this finger, I'm single. You know what I'm saying? Right? Or something has been established, you know, verbally, you know, and there's some things going on, action. Then yeah, then you know, then that's a different story. But until then, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, God just confirmed it. Until then, I'm a free agent. Confirmation again. Thank you, Spirit. I'm a free agent. You hear me? Okay? Because I do what I want, when I want, how I want it. You know? Okay? Until there is another one added into my, you know, my space. Right? Okay. So, let's do Aquarius. You know, that's why, you know, like I said the other day, you can love people, right? You can fall in love with people, especially because you're an empath. You know what I'm saying? And then things can change, right? Doesn't mean that you don't love the person. It doesn't mean none of that, right? Okay. I mean, life happens. It does. You know. I'm in love with me first of all, right? You're in love with you first of all, so that's first and foremost. Okay. So somebody being here or not being here doesn't affect your happiness on the inside. You know what I'm saying? That should never affect your happiness, your day to day. You getting up, getting out the bed, you know, getting to the grind, doing what you gotta do. That should never affect you, ever. And if it is, right, you need to, you know, you need to pull back. You need to do some more healing, right? You need to, or you're just not there at that level yet, right? Okay, which is fine. Why not do that again? But yeah, shit. All right, let me pull y'all up on here right quick, now, right quick. I am a free agent, baby. What's wrong with these niggas? They be like, oh, I got him. Ain't going nowhere. Turn around and be, pew, and nothing but smoke left, smoke in the wake left, and dirt and dust kicked up in the road. From peeling out, from peeling the hell up out of there. I'm quick to. I will jump off the ledge. I'll jump real quick. You don't know where I went. Don't give me a reason, damn it. Don't you give me the slightest reason. My ass is. I promise, every time. If there's anything I've learned and been taught, it's get the hell out of Dodge. When you feel like you need to get out of Dodge, you better get your ass out of Dodge. You better go. You better go now. Okay, that's why I be telling y'all, don't ignore any subtle nudges, feelings that you feel, right? If you feel like, because when I'm being cheated on, I can feel it, right? You're connected to I can feel it, right? I'm just using me an example. That's not, really, I'm just saying. If somebody's having sex with somebody else that's connected to me, I can feel it. I can see flashes and visions of it, right? Okay, so I don't know. Did somebody try to hide something from you? Did somebody try to hide something from you? Maybe because you're at a distance, or maybe because you work nights, or maybe, whatever reason that they felt that they had. Yeah, but you ain't boo-boo the fool. All right, Spirit, tap me into Aquarius, please. Please. Somebody is cowardly. Thank you, Spirit. Leo in the reverse. Number 12. Okay, somebody is showing up as a coward in a courtroom. Yeah, somebody's being shamed. Somebody is being persecuted. Mercury and Aquarius in the reverse. This could be a government official. It could be anybody. Yeah, somebody's facing something. Somebody's being spoken to. Like, is somebody holding their head down like this or something? Okay, in handcuffs. Like, bonus. The moon and Taurus. So this could be a Taurus. This could be an Aquarius. These could be, confirmation. This could be partners in crime. Okay, this could be two police officers, two government officials that are corrupt that work together. Okay, butt buddies. And could be fuck buddies. Okay, it is giving me a little down low. Whether they're man or woman, it's giving me a little down low energy. Homophobic is what I'm sensing. Okay, which is down low energy. Anybody, doesn't matter who it is. If they're homophobic, it's because they have some type of liking for whatever it is that they're hating on the outside. Right? What they're hating on the outside is being mirrored from inside of them. That's so all them parents out there who are holy, and this, and no, we gotta, electrotherapy. We gotta put you in a psych ward to, get the gay up out of you, or get whatever it is up out of you. No, it's because they got it in them. Yeah, that's what it is. Don't let them tell you nothing else. Don't let them tell you nothing else. It's because they got it in them. They just do theirs in secret. When the full moon comes out and shit, they change, they transform into a werewolf, and then they go out and get their little fix. Okay. But it's a secret. It's a secret. You ain't supposed to talk about it, right? Okay. Cynical. Feeling skeptical of the integrity, sincerity, or motives of others. So you could have been questioning somebody's integrity. Vibrant. Okay. Pulsing with energy or activity. So I feel like you were right in questioning somebody's authenticity. Somebody could be non-existent. Okay. Somebody could be a ghost. Somebody could have ghosted you. You could have ghosted somebody. Craving. When you feel strong desire and yearning. So somebody is craving another person now. So a craving that was going back and forth, it stopped. So now one side is craving and the other one is not. So somebody's turned off, or somebody is not interested anymore, or somebody is not attracted anymore. Okay. This could be you. You're not attracted to somebody anymore. You felt something, found out something. Or somebody is just non-existent. Does somebody act like you just a piece of ass or something, or does somebody act like, I don't know? It seems like the two of y'all was vibing or something, and then like it seems like somebody's one way with you, but they're another way in broad daylight. It's giving me like you and this person being behind closed doors, if you were, okay, but just an example. You and this person being behind closed doors, right, where nobody else can see you, then it's all lovey-dovey and it's all, real close and all intimate, and then when y'all step outside the motel room door, I don't know why I said motel room. Maybe y'all got a room. When you step outside the room or step outside that environment, it's like, it's like I gotta straighten my, I can't be, instead of a hug, it's you know, all right then, I holla at you. I holla at you, So a subtle switch. Is somebody on the, I did say down low in the beginning. Did somebody on the down low? Did somebody act like that they were who they were? Of course, it's not that for all of y'all, so if it doesn't apply to you, I'm not talking to you. Okay? Just because I say down low or same sex don't mean that I'm talking about everybody, obviously. Okay? Don't get your panties in a bunch. Empathy. Yeah, somebody wants you to feel, they want you to empathize with them or something like that. I feel like you were empathizing with them. I feel like you took advantage of your empathy. Not knowing who the hell you are. Okay? You cut that off. And now they're craving you. Or you're watching me and you're craving this divine masculine or this divine feminine. What was blocking? Let's see that. Let's see that. Unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. So somebody don't love themselves. This person could be kind of they could be insecure. In the light of day, like I said, they switched back up, right? In the light of day, it looks like they're confident. They're, they know who they are. They're, they're the shit, right? Behind closed doors, it's like they fall apart, right? Or not necessarily literally falling apart, right? But it's like they're putty in your hands, right? You're able to touch the soft part of them, right? You're able to reach on the inside of them and touch the soft part. No pun intended, okay? Funny people. Yeah, and it's like they were vulnerable with you, and it's kind of like they snapped out of it or something like that. That's how they treated it. Like somebody could have been all interested in everything, and then like when you guys parted ways, it was just like, all right then. All right then. But they've been watching you ever since, but not talking to you though. So you moved on. Well, what else are you supposed to do? Is that such a surprise? Somebody may have a whole bunch of karmics on their dick. Maybe that's it. Somebody got karmics on their dick. So they think that, they'd have you on their dick. Or they pee. And it's not the case. You're not a hood rat. You're not a, ratchet. And all karmics ain't gotta be, hood rats or ratchet, Okay, some people are just in karmic energy, right? It's not that they're necessarily bad people, right? It's just, some people are just in karmic energy. Okay? But some are horribly bad. Unlovable came right back out. Y'all saw me shuffle. Somebody don't love themselves. They feel like they're unlovable, so it's true. You see how that works? Do you see how that works? If you feel like you're unlovable, then you are unlovable. So somebody self-sabotaged. Okay, look at that. Didn't even get to begin the story. Look. This is a book. This is a storybook. This is like a lifetime of ins and outs and memories and all of that. It didn't even get to start. Like the door was closed on it immediately. Settling, procrastinate, being cold, rejection. Somebody rejected you. They were cold to you, and they procrastinated on purpose. So you moved on. You still happy. You still doing your thing. You acting like, it was a speed bump. Like nothing ever happened. Like you never met him. All right, what else? People stand in their own way. Somebody thought you was gonna chase them too. So somebody's definitely, they don't have any like their confidence is not what they show on the outside. They don't have any confidence. They're not confident in themselves. Okay, this person could seek other people's advice on what they should do in their own life. There's nothing wrong with seeking advice, right? But letting other people steer your life, make decisions for you, right? Instead of you making the ultimate decision because you want to make it, not because people are pushing you in that direction. You know, you live in life for people, not for yourself, whoever this is. And that's fine. People want to live their life for other people, that's fine. But that's not going to be the life that you live. Yeah, it was too hard for somebody. It was too hard, you know. Whatever. Okay, somebody could be pregnant, or somebody could have a family seeking perfection. So somebody was judging you? Ain't that a bitch? Somebody was making these scenarios in their head, right? About who you're supposed to be, about you're supposed to be perfect, you're supposed to be this, and that, right? Okay, and but not voicing it. They're not voicing this. It's in their mind. But when you don't act like they think you should act, then you're this and you're that. Okay, would never say it to you. Okay, would never say it to you. All right, this is how they could have been behind closed doors. And then when you got outside, it's like, I don't really know you. You know, I don't know you. You know, we didn't just have a time last night. No, we didn't. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally into your life. Somebody's used to toxic relationships, things that are hard, too hard, difficult. So you were the easy thing, right? I mean, of course, the work is not easy, but I mean, compared to being with you and being with in the life that they were already in, it's a cakewalk compared to that. The change is a cakewalk compared to that. Compared to living in hell. Need rescuing? You are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. Okay, that could be for either of you. Unsocial, you need to get out and mingle with new people so you can meet someone. So, you know, being silent, okay? Some of you guys can be out there right now. You're already back on the scene, you know? You ain't you ain't missing the beat. You ain't missing the beat. Somebody could have thought something about age issues or something, age differences. It sounds like excuses to me. It sounds like excuses to me. It sounds like somebody got a whole lot of excuses. Why they can't do this and why that and why this, right? But why the regret is what I'm asking. Why the regret if that's the case? Hold on, y'all. I'm kind of hot. Kind of hot. Somebody trying to throw that fire on me. That fire. Okay. Look, I'm ready to go on another trip. I'm about to plan another trip. I'm ready to go on another trip. Shit. God damn. All right, let's see. What's up? I'm dead ass too. Dead ass. Dallas this time. Okay, we ain't doing any in Dallas. Okay. Alright, what we got? Let's go see if everything in Texas is really bigger. You know, deception, speaking your truth. Okay, you could be speaking about this, you know, releasing this person, or maybe you're intuitive. Maybe you do blogs. Okay. You can be releasing some type of energy through, or transmitting some type of energy through creative writing for somebody, or just doing something creative, just period. Oh, wait. Okay, I didn't pull that. Strategy and planning. Yeah, somebody didn't plan for something. Grounding. Okay, they didn't plan for you to be so balanced, so grounded, or something like that. So that tells me that somebody was trying to offset you. Yeah, somebody's trying to throw you off balance. They're surprised that you're balanced. Yeah, that tells me somebody's trying to throw you off balance. Or like surprised that you're not yearning, or maybe they don't feel you anymore. This person really didn't know you, did they? Did they? Because if they acted like they knew you, like they knew your steps, like they knew what you were gonna do, or maybe they had confidence in their manipulation tactics, self-doubt. Don't look like they have that confidence anymore. Somebody's lazy. Okay, somebody could not know how to hold a conversation or something like that. This unsocial card, self-doubt. Somebody's not confident in their banter. Confirmation. Somebody's not confident in their banter. Okay. Pay attention and take the high road. So Spirit warned you. Spirit gave you a nudge like, hey, you know, hey, somebody slipping. Somebody fell off the track. What you gonna do? Trying to make a decision. What you gonna do? All right. Self-love. And you decided to love yourself. Like I said, you don't need nobody. You want somebody. Stark difference, right? You have everything you need. You are what you need. You are who you need. You want another person to join you. You don't need another person to join you. That's where a lot of people get messed up at, thinking that you need them. And more times than not, it's because of the love that you have for them. They think that they can play on that. They think that, oh, you're not gonna, if I disrespect them, oh, they're just gonna forgive me and love me. Oh yeah, we're gonna forgive you, but we're gonna leave your ass where you're at. Where we found you, we'll leave you right there. Yeah, we'll leave you right there. So you can think and ponder and things of that nature. Okay, difficult road, take a chance, shame. So now somebody wants to yeah, you heard what I said. Take a chance, like I just said. Okay, Soul's Whisper. Somebody feels like they need to say something, or they're being led towards you to say something. I feel like they was being led to in the first place. But anyway. You know what? I want to look at this deck right quick. Something telling me to look at it. Something telling me to look at it. I ain't used this one in a while. Cosmic Oracle Tarot. Yeah, gambling. Somebody took a gamble. Let go. Spying. So somebody let you go without you knowing it and hope that you would, and they were spying on you. Or being silent, not coming towards you, okay? But watching you. So watching for your response. Pregnant. What I say? I don't just be saying this shit just to say it. And not because this channel is LGBTQ friendly either. Okay? I said somebody's down low, didn't I? Okay? They are. So somebody's playing a role. So like I said, whether you're a man or a woman, whatever sex you're dealing with, okay? Preferably if you're LGBTQ, okay? Or the opposite, or not, because it could be either way, okay? Somebody could have someone expecting, somebody could have somebody pregnant, okay? But that's not what they really like. That's not what they really desire. So putting on a show, living a life for the crowd, family, their friends. It's exhausting to be fake. It really is. Exhausting. Think about how much energy goes into that. Being all these different personas, adopting all these different people's personas and trying to show up as them. It's gotta be exhausting. Gotta be. Love spell. Don't tell me they was playing in Magic. Earth sign? Okay, or there's an earth sign doing spell work. Love spells. Divorce, health, moving. So this person tried to make you sick. There's an earth sign out here that could try to make you sick, or somebody tried to make an earth sign sick. Oh, and an earth sign could be being divorced. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be being divorced because some type of health problem. Somebody's moving out. Yeah, a Taurus. I'm getting a Taurus. Could be a Capricorn. Got their spouse sick or something like that. Because they out here, slinging dick and Yoni to Sally and Tom and Sue and Darren and all of them. Somebody don't give a damn about their partner if they brought something back home to them. Obviously, don't give a shit. They don't care. No, they don't. Somebody does not love someone. Somebody just did a love spell on someone. Try to get them to love them. Well, somebody don't love you, a love spell's not going to do that. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's going to have the adverse effect, and you're going to be obsessed. And you need to figure out your sexuality here. Somebody. Intimacy? No. Narcissist. Sexuality comes right back out for the third time. 3 times. 3 times. Somebody's on the down low. Somebody's in the closet. Narcissist. Somebody. Okay, yeah. Somebody's in the closet. Somebody is. Narcissists sleep with anything and anyone. They do. They do. That's 100% accuracy. Narcissists sleep with any and everyone. Okay? Water sign in the reverse. There's a water sign out here who's confused about their sexuality or they're on the down low. I had an ex that was like that. Was on the down low. I'm like, how you on the down low? And everybody know you was with me. How? Oh, what you got delivered? You got delivered. You know how the world calls it. Come on out, Satan. Come on out, Satan. Thinking your sexuality is a demon. Okay, alright. Crazy. Communicate. This water sign wants to communicate with somebody. Okay, someone else, distance, give it time, patience. They're still on something with somebody else. Alright, they're trapped in something with somebody else, and it could be somebody in somebody's family. There's a fire sign flying off the handle. It's under my Mercury retrograde. Okay, so a fire sign might try to come back towards you for intimacy. No, I don't know why these people think that you want to sleep with them. I don't understand. Don't understand. Don't understand. Why do they think that you want to sleep with them or that you will or that they can even get you to blow on them? You wouldn't waste your breath. I need that to put back in there. Somebody hung up. Emperor, Queen of Wands. Somebody stuck with a Queen of Wands. Somebody's pH balance is way off. Somebody don't take care of themselves. Somebody need to take care of themselves, their body. Somebody's pH balance is off. Somebody needs to stop sleeping unprotected with so many people. Okay, with anybody, but so many people, especially back to back to back. Somebody's. Oh. I don't know what the hell somebody into. You're glad you didn't tell somebody something? For somebody? You're glad you didn't tell somebody something? The Hermit? You could have been worried about, opening up somebody about something? Okay, but they turned out not to be, who you thought they were, so you're glad that you didn't? Okay, good. Everything happens for a reason. Strength, yeah. Spirit had you hold back on whatever that was. You might have felt bad. You might have thought that you were, being karmic or something. No, you weren't. Spirit had you hold back for a reason, okay? It's like if I'm saying something up here and Spirit, stops me mid-sentence or takes my attention somewhere else to get me off the trail of what I'm about to say, right? Just because Spirit don't want me to say it, same thing. Hermit, Virgo, Temperance. So I feel like you're at peace. I feel like you could be in hermit mode, all right? Well, this is the recent past. Recent past, you could have went into hermit mode, okay? I wanted to say to restore your balance. For some of you, yeah. But for others of you, you weren't off balance. So maybe just to like, go have like an overview, right, of current events, whatever just had taken place. That's too many. Sagittarius, Virgo. Five of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Boy, Chris everywhere, ain't he? His little sexy self. Everywhere. He deserved it though. Boy, he'll work hard. King of Wands in the reverse. Two of Wands. The Sun. Somebody could be trying to figure out what to do about a child. A pregnancy. Oh, yeah, pregnancy. Somebody's trying to figure out what to do about a pregnancy. Somebody wants somebody to get an abortion, but the person doesn't want to get an abortion. So somebody's going to try to do something really to induce an abortion. Maybe wear a condom. How about that? Confirmation. That's an idea. Maybe wear a condom instead of trying to put hits on babies, fetuses. What's wrong with you? I gotta do things the hard way, huh? Four of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sag, Virgo. So there could be a fight or something like that, or somebody could have caught somebody. I'm seeing somebody catch somebody red-handed. This came out earlier in the read, or no, they came out in a personal read. I think I did for a client. The Page of Swords, like somebody caught somebody either in bed with somebody or in a sexual act with somebody. Somebody could have got caught having sex in a car, something like that. The Emperor, the World, something could have been video recorded. So somebody could have caught somebody having sex in the car with a third party, and they turned their camera on. They turned their camera on an emperor, or an emperor did this. So somebody got somebody on video cheating in the car. Or somewhere. King of Wands in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. Karma's caught up to somebody. Queen of Pentacles. So somebody held back from the Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody held back from you, or you held back from somebody to make them feel some type of way. To put them in the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, wondering, waiting, somebody wanted you to constantly be waiting and wondering if, where they were, who they were with, what they were doing. Somebody's an asshole, okay? Somebody's an asshole. They are. They are. I know you thought they were sweet. No, they're an asshole. I'm sorry. Five of Wands. Excuse me, Five of Swords. Five of Wands already came up. Or I already saw it. Six of Wands. Lose control. Teddy swims. Somebody losing control, obviously. Yeah, walls closing in on somebody. The devil knocking at somebody's door. High Priestess and the Two of Swords. Somebody try to confuse your intuition. See, a lot of times I didn't realize too, when people are jealous of your people that are prospective partners for you, friends, whatever, okay? If they're jealous of what you do, okay, they'll try to ruin it, or they'll try to affect it, okay, or affect you. Something about your gifts, right? Talking shit about your gifts, not believing that they're real, right? But then finding out that they are, and because you are revealing what you're revealing because they're in your energy, okay, they're mad at you. They want to attack you. Well, why are you in this person's energy? It's okay for you to do that, but it's not okay for this person to notice you in their energy. And speak on it, expose you. It's not okay. So you can do it, but it's a problem when somebody else does it. I'm asking. You don't talk about that, huh? Eight of Cups. You don't want to talk about that. So this is somebody when you bring up something to them, they either overtalk you, they either change the subject, or walk off. One of my exes used to, the motherfucker used to get mad. He used to leave, go sit in the car and get on the phone. You know, like just obvious shit. Why are you talking outside in the car? Who you talking to? Who you don't want me to? Who you don't want me to know that you talking to? You know, you're making it obvious, right? You know, going to the car to talk on the phone. You know, I can see you, right? Okay, all right. Libra could be significant. This person is shocked and confused about your gifts or something like that. Somebody watches somebody on a platform and they're shocked at what they do. I feel like somebody had some preconceived notions about a person already. So they expected to see them make a fool out of themselves. Yeah, and when they saw that it was a real thing, they felt some type of way. They couldn't reconcile or you know, they couldn't reconcile with the whatever it is that they thought or assumed that you were. They couldn't reconcile with that because it's not true. So it pissed them off that they couldn't, you know, lean on that. Pissed them off that you weren't who they thought you were or they, you know, said you were. The Tower, strength. Yeah, somebody got a real a check to the gut. This is somebody getting checked to the gut. Yeah, gut checked. Spirit gut check somebody. Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody. Okay, so if you had a sexual encounter with this person, okay, I mean they could be well endowed. Okay, I guess somebody thought that they put it on you, or that you know, the dick was so good, that, or the yoni was so good that they had you. You know, all in the mind. Strength, the High Priestess. They had control of your mind, or this is what they thought that they were gonna have. Child of Wands. Somebody's childish. Somebody's childish. They operate like a page, okay? Somebody stuck in a high school era or middle school or wherever the hell they went to, okay, that they never came out of. Six of Pentacles, the Moon, the Page of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups. And then they got the nerve to feel some type of way about you giving love to people. So if you're in the spotlight, you got to be in the public eye. Somebody feels some type of way about you loving on a community. Somebody could pay for sex, like behind the, like somebody definitely stepped out or had people in the background or something like that. Like somebody had like a secret harem or something. Or boy, somebody really is deceptive. Like really, really deceptive. Never trust a big butt and a smile. Or another, this case, a big, you know. You know. If dick and vagina is all people got to offer, you better run. You better run. You better run. The devil reverse, you better run. You better run. I feel like you already got your foot on Lucifer's neck. So somebody didn't, like I said, they didn't know you. They didn't know you. You got your foot on Lucifer's neck. Your back is turned. You know what I'm saying? You're going over here to conquer this world, wherever this. You going into the next place to conquer it or to change it up. Somebody didn't know you. Somebody thought that they can play with you. The Moon, the Queen of Cups, because of your loving nature, your loving, caring nature. But they didn't know you could be a nightmare bitch too. They didn't know. Okay, this was your match too. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, it was. It was. Not anymore. Scorpio, Leo, heavy Scorpio. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, your strength was hit. Somebody didn't see your strength. Even if they didn't see it, they felt it. So that should have been enough for them. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe they didn't have the words to describe what they were feeling. The Empress. They never felt nobody like you before. They never felt your energy before. And if you gave them some yoni or some, you know, some divine thing, okay, they really went stupid. They went stupid, okay? Seven of Swords. They're like, oh no, I can't let him know. I can't let him know. You know, kind of, it reminded me like, no, I ain't gonna say that. 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 The Seven of Cups. Ooh, Four of Pentacles, Page of Coins, Ten of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody could have caught something and they don't know where they caught it from. You want more? Please. Queen of Cups, King of Swords, the Fool, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. What? Somebody crying a lot. So somebody went to go try to message someone, or somebody went to go try to communicate with someone, and they could have been blocked, or I don't know, somebody could have shut down their profile or something like that, and somebody felt some type of way. Somebody felt deserted or something. This Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Somebody felt like they were left behind or something like that. Or this could be how they. So this person meant you to feel that way. I feel like you pulled the rug from underneath them. I feel like their last salutation to you was some type of trickery, right? They expected, excuse me, confirmation. You know, for every reaction, there's an equal opposite reaction, right? So let's say they didn't get your contact information. Let's say, you know, there's no way for y'all to get in contact with each other, right? And they didn't solidify that so that you could, right? That was kind of meant to be like a slight to you, or to make you feel like, you know, you're not, you know, you're just another notch on the belt, something like that. But somebody instantly regretted it. As soon as they didn't get the response they got from you, it was instant. It was instant. Instant. You instantly didn't respond the way that I guess you agreed. It's giving me you agreed, or you know, something was mutual. It was like, all right, how, you know, nice to meet you, something like that. And they didn't expect you to say that. They expected you to ask for their number or ask for their contact information, or you know, just childish bullshit, man. Just childish bullshit. Childish bullshit. Let's just sum it up and call it that. Somebody wanted to get their hooks in you. Somebody wanted money. Somebody wanted to get their hooks in you. Yeah. Somebody could have been so arrogant as to tell you about somebody else that they mess with, right? That's not the arrogant part. The arrogant part is for this person to tell you that, oh, I mess with this one person, right? But I'm not really feeling them like that, or you know, I just take, you know, I just take the money that they give me, or I just do this or whatever, and I ghost them or whatever, right? They were kind of telling you who they were right then and there, in case you missed it, right? They were telling you who they were right then and there. Okay, on their part of though was arrogance, because they planned on hooking you just like that too. Yeah, yeah, especially if you were going somewhere like that you don't live, you know, you're not there often. If somebody thought that they was gonna have their hooks in you from a distance, so whenever they need something, whenever they need what they need, they can just, you know, or hold back so that you'll come to them. Whoa, disgusting! This is a disgusting ass energy, masculine or feminine. Disgusting, disgusting. I see why you threw it back. No pun intended. I see why you threw it back. I see. I see. Why you opened up your door and you kicked that shit up out your door on the side of the road. I see why. I see why. And you were smart for doing so. Because what the... What? Let's look at this mess deck right quick. Let's look at this one. The audacity, right? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. seen 333? It ain't no fun unless they got the gun. God made your enemies your footstool. Okay, I see you, new member. Welcome, Diane. Oh, what's up, Diana? That's you, Diana. What's up? What's up? Okay, we got a brain injury here that somebody could be experiencing. Distinction. Okay. What? This is gonna make it. This is gonna be a clear distinction to some people. Okay. Somebody's gonna go through some type of brain injury, or somebody's gonna spaz out, or some type of something's gonna happen to somebody where it's going to be a distinct pinpointing. Mm-hmm. Just keep going till it's done. All right. Bored in the reverse. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun on the back. Okay. So I don't know, somebody could have been bored before or something like that, or I don't know, somebody got an attitude like that. I'm bored. And you know, if you're a grown ass man or woman, you shouldn't be bored. I mean, you should have plenty to do. You're an adult. You're an adult. You should have plenty that you can do, take care of. You know, life, adult things. Okay, Earth. Okay, so it might be an Earth sign, or that could be significant, or we're about to see. Transformation, awakening. You can be seeing 2020. Okay, hindsight. All right, you're looking back at something or seeing something clear. You got black magic returned. Backfire black magic. Next to God made your enemies your footstool. Okay, better be careful by Sparkle in the reverse. Somebody was not. Yeah, somebody was not careful with you. You got Peacock in the reverse. Somebody's cocky. You know, strutting they feathers in front. You know, I'm this and I'm that. You know, y'all know. I'm this and I'm that. And they're not. No, they're not. Not at all. Uranus. Tennessee can be significant. Masculines fighting for a spot with you. Or feminines, take out resonate. All right. Michigan can be significant. I just heard something about the drinking water. An ex is sick and stalking you. Somebody got caught. An ex got caught stalking you. Somebody that's sick. Okay, send a reverse. Confirmation. Yeah, an earth angel, which is you. All right. 6-figure career. You can have this now, or you are walking into a 6-figure career, or you will. We got organ harvesting in the reverse and child abduction. So these masculines fighting for a spot with you are all masculines or feminists, are all people who weren't careful with you. They're going through something earth-shattering right now, yet due to your transformation. Somebody's been trafficking, organ harvesting, or just getting corrupt crime syndicate or something like that. All right, let's look at the current. see. Current energy. We got death. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, somebody could be transitioning out of prison. Somebody could be getting out of prison or jail. The Nine of Swords. Okay, this person could be afraid to get out of jail or to get out. Somebody could be afraid what's gonna happen to them on the street. Okay, or somebody could be institutionalized. Yeah, somebody could almost be craving to go back or stay in there. So somebody's been in there for a long time. Somebody could have did a long bid, all right, and they're getting out. Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like embarking on a new, journey, new part of their life. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Somebody could be trying to call somebody from jail, and they're blocked or something like that, or you want to answer the phone. Somebody want to answer the phone. Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius. You're excited, okay? You feel vibrant, you feel full of life, okay? The Knight of Wands, yeah, you're ready to launch or take off or something like that. I don't know, somebody could be flying somewhere. Yep, helicopter, Justice. The Eight of Wands, okay. Four Wands reversed, the World reversed. Yeah, somebody's whole life is flipped upside down. Somebody feels like they got unfinished business. Somebody feels like they have unfinished business with you. Okay. They want to communicate. Page of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the Knight of Cups. People from high school, I've just felt that clearly. You got a lot of people from high school watching you. If you're in your 30s, there's a lot of people from high school watching you. I feel like these are people who thought you wasn't going to be shit. Because that's the look on their faces right now that I'm seeing. Five of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. They're hearing about you. Okay. There's a lot of talk going on about you. Yeah, yo, did you hear about so-and-so? Hey, did you hear about what they're doing now? Yeah, did you hear about what happened to them? What happened? Did you hear the story? Like, they run in the whole rundown. The whole rundown. Okay, this could be a hometown. This could be somewhere else you grew up. Okay, other than your hometown or where people know you. Yeah, so be careful of people trying to come back and dick ride. Dick riders. Ten of Swords. Yeah. Lead their ass where they at. Judgment. Decisions already been made. Keep it that way. The Moon sideways. Yeah, people don't know what to do with their feelings. So, is this a lot of people from your younger years that had feelings for you that never said anything or something like that? Or it wasn't cool for them to say something? It wasn't cool to the crowd for them to like you. Something like that. Back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, hoes all on me. Three of Wands. Exactly that. Judgment. Two of Swords. Yeah, they already had you pegged. Okay. Your future, who you was gonna, who you wasn't gonna be. That's what they did think that they knew. Who you weren't gonna be. What you weren't gonna do. The High Priestess. Lo and behold, you a whole psychic out here. For some of y'all. You a whole prophet or prophetess out here. A real one. A real one. There's the kicker. Okay. 393 can be significant. That could be the beginning of somebody's house phone number, landline number. 393. Ace of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Swords. The truth about somebody that's somebody being a thief is now out or known. Somebody could be trying to hide from being seen on the internet, like somebody could be shutting down their profiles or something like that, or rushing quickly to shut down their profiles. Eight of Pentacles, the Star, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles. There's a Queen and King of Pentacles out here that's a match. So this could be the next person this is person that's just entered your energy, Could be as recent as today, okay? It's whenever you decided and made the decision not to revisit someone or something, you decided to cut someone off, okay? Cold turkey, Nine of Wands, okay? It's kind of like within a couple of hours, there's a new energy that came in that you noticed. You literally noticed it. You could have it got your attention. You like, who, Who's that? Right? Somebody's energy. Six of Swords, a new person. Seven of Cups. Uh, y'all pulling up outside, park outside my house. Y'all can just watch me on the what you call it, like everybody else. You ain't got to pull up in the parking lot with your tinted windows. I know who it is. Same motherfucker following me around the gym like a little rat, like a little mouse, like a little mouse. Anything else, Spirit? Come on. Let me get it. Let me have it. Let me thank you. Strength. Somebody's afraid of your strength. Okay, the Chariot. The Knight of Swords. The Five of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants, I don't know what somebody's problem is, feeling like they can treat you like a child. This could be a family member of yours, or it could be anybody. Somebody feels like they can treat you like a child. Like they can come over to you and just snatch whatever's in your hand out and just take it for themselves. Somebody need their ass whooped. That's what I feel like. Somebody need their ass whooped. Somebody need ass whooping. Like a grown-up ass whooping. Somebody needs one. Eight of Pentacles, somebody need to be, they need to have that work put in on them. That's what they need. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. A real long ass whooping. That's what they need. Because somebody want their ass whooped. Like, I really feel somebody want to be stomped the fuck out. You know, we don't promote violence, you know, but I mean, yeah. We know how to do it. Ten of Swords reverse. Stay on your side of the fence. Stay on your side of the fence. Person feels some type of way because you took the swords out of it. Like, we ain't gonna do that. Page of Swords, we're not doing that today. How did you do this? Or how did you escape? It's not fair that I can't hurt you. It's not fair that God won't let me take you out. That God won't let me do this to you. Two of Pentacles reverse, Four of Swords reverse. It's not fair. Somebody can't sleep because they feel like it's so not fair. It's so unfair that they can't hurt you behind the scenes, that they can't be a coward ass and hurt you behind the scenes and get away with it. That's what they feel like. Whoever this is. Earth sign, air sign, heavy air, heavy air. Somebody in the head. Yeah, whole group heartbroken. I don't know who these people are. Three. Yeah, because divine timing then caught up with that ass. It has. It has. What's this? Six of Swords reverse. Somebody feels like at any moment, any time, any day that they can be seized or die even. Somebody's scared to die. Scared that they're going to die. Okay. Queen of Wands. Somebody tried to affect how you look, your looks, how you show up. Okay. Some type of beauty magic could be significant. Ten of Cups. A hating ass family member of yours. Could be a fire sign, an air sign, the sun, a Leo, the Fool of the World, the Two of Wands. Yeah, you bring a lot of happiness to a lot of people. Frequently. Like it's on I'm gonna say repeat, but yeah, it's repetitive, right? You replenish people. You keep replenishing people. Like you show up, you give, right? What you give, and then you go away, and you come back when it's time to come back again, and you go away, right? It's a cycle, right? It's like you're coming in to help these people. You're pulling these people up out of the pit. Give me a hand, right? And you pull them up out of the pit, while others wanna, put them in there. Okay, you're the one sneaking into the prison at nighttime. It's reminding me of the Avatar. Remember when Prince Zoku snuck on the Fire Nation ship to rescue or kidnap the Avatar? right? It's kind of giving that. For those of you who watched The Last Airbender. The Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's leaving or somebody's gained their independence from a family unit, something like that, or you have gained your independence. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. 10-10 you could be seeing. Alright, Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups. Okay, you could be waiting for something to be revealed to you, maybe a direction to go in. Okay, or you could be waiting for something to show itself. Okay, or this could be a surprise, or this could be something that you're waiting for the Most High to do or to deliver to you or something like that. The Ace of Wands. I ain't saying that again. Justice. I don't know why I've been hearing that for the last few days. Every time I put certain cards out, you know, money make the you go woo woo. I'm hearing it again. I don't know who, why. Okay, I don't know. Maybe somebody watched Players Club a lot. P-Valley. I don't know. Somebody could be a stripper. King of Cups. Six of Cups. The Moon, the Seven of Swords, Judgment. Stay away from this water sign. This beady ass eyed water sign. Seven of Cups. The Four of Cups. The Hermit. Strength. The Five of Wands. 102. 102.5. 102.5. Ain't that that's Sacramento? Sacramento could be significant. Well, I barely remember the radio stations down there, but I do remember that it used to be a radio station. If it's not anymore, 102.5, 102.5. Sacramento is significant. Or California, the Bay, LA. This person's a prostitute or a gigolo. This Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They sleep around for money. Okay, and they think that they're going to come over to where you are and sleep with you for money. This person's sick too. They could have lied on you and said that you got them sick or some shit like that. All the shit they said about you, they want to come back over to where you are and lay down with you, and because they think they're going to get some coins out you. Somebody need to take their bum ass to the mission. Okay? And I ain't saying people that's at the mission are bums. I'm saying they need to take their bum ass to the mission. Somebody could be homeless right now. This person, this water sign. Justice. And it's fair. It's fair. Queen of Cups. Ten of Swords. This could be somebody's mom. Grandma. Mom and grandma. This could be your mother and grandma. Or two women in your family. Sisters. Cousins. Your aunties. The Tower. The Seven of Wands. This person is trying to... So they can't defend themselves for what they did. They could be in court for something right now. And they feel like if they come and have sex with you or get a whiff of your energy, that they can get out of this situation, that they can escape it. Okay, Seven of Wands, the Chariot, and block your forward movement. Four of Pentacles. You know, by speaking sweet nothings to you. I don't know. A Queen of Cups could be putting them up to this shit. Your mama or your auntie or your grandma for somebody. Somebody that they sleep with. Six of Wands. I heard freak with. Ace of Pentacles. Sex parties are significant. Ooh, do not touch this. Ooh, do not touch this person. Do not touch him. Do not touch him. I don't think I can tell you that, but damn it, I'm going to scream it. Do not touch them. Don't even let their energy get close to you. Nine of Swords. This person's in like perpetual fear. Something about your public image or the attention that you get or the power that you hold. All three things can be true. Somebody's mama is jealous of their job, what they do for work. Okay, you could be exposing your mom, your family. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Yeah, yeah, you exposing these hating ass perpetrators. Ah, that's too many. Wait a minute. Um. Okay, hold on. Let me dissect this, because the Fool, the World, the Three of Wands, Page of Swords, the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. So it could be air. Look, fell out my hands. Death and Temperance. So there's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. If it's not that sign, there's somebody. You could have been waiting patiently for a King of Swords, or somebody could have been, okay, but your patience ran out, and you kind of like could have ended something, or you just, figured it was never going to show up, so you turned your back and you went in another direction. So you could be back on the market, or you could be asking Spirit to bring another, more options in, or something like that. Because you feel like somebody is either too slow or they're not moving at all. So there could be lack of communication here. You don't know what somebody's doing. So, I mean, what else would you do? Right? But move forward, the Fool. Okay? You could be dating online or something like that, dating sites, or, just, meeting people online. Okay, or it could be face to face, however. Okay, somewhere that you frequent, somewhere that you go every day. Three of Wands. Okay, that's at a distance. Page of Swords, somewhere where people see you every day. There's a lot of people that stare at you when you go in this place. Like, you shift the energy when you walk in here. There's some people that hate when you show up. Yeah, because they feel like you take all the attention away from them, or your energy does. I feel like you mind your business. You do your thing and you go in and get out. But while you're in there, everybody is just like, hey, who that? Who that right there? You know them? How long they been going here? Are they single? Who is that? That's a conversation going on. Okay, the Fool. Somebody wants to. The Fool, Page of Pentacles. Somebody wants to. Somebody asking about you, or there's a group of people asking about. There's some people talking about you wherever you go. Somebody about to approach you. Maybe you've been used to linking up with people who are at a far distance, right? Maybe long distance don't work out for you. This is somebody who's close to you. Somebody who could be new in your neighborhood. Somebody who can already live in your neighborhood. Who's been existing in your neighborhood already. Somebody could live next by a police officer. This could be a police officer for somebody. There's a police officer that lives next to somebody or close to somebody that likes them. Four of Swords, the World. They could watch you while they're in bed or something like. Not weirdly. I've seen somebody like an officer that's off duty. They still have their police uniform on, or their detective suit or whatever, but they're laying in the bed. They're watching a platform. So somebody's a tarot reader. This is a officer watching a tarot reader, and they're in your neighborhood. The Fool, I'm telling you. The Two of Swords. This King of Swords is it's something about them being in their head. I feel like that's why you disconnected from them. Like, you could have felt that energy, so you're like, no. Like, somebody, no. You separated from or somebody's energy because 11 I'm seeing out here. You could be seeing. You separated from somebody's energy because they were indecisive, and you weren't going to allow that energy to make you feel indecisive. So you separated. You could have asked Archangel Michael to cut it off. Unbeknownst to them, they could feel your energy dwindling, okay, or getting further away from them. I give these readings a lot, and I tell people a lot. If you do not shit, or not shit, either shit or get off the pot. If you do not move, the world's not going to stop for you. Time is not going to stop for you. It's not going to wait for you. So if you think that somebody else is going to just be there, when you decide to show up, right? Or you decide to get out of your head, that's pretty damn arrogant, I think. Not that you couldn't have been trying to be arrogant either. I don't know, you could have been generally confused, but that's pretty, So somebody does not, their critical thinking, something's off with their critical thinking, okay? And reading the room, okay? Thinking outside of just themselves, okay? All people involved. When somebody should be thinking about everybody involved, they think about themselves, right? They get stuck on themselves, which leaves the other person out to dry, or people out to dry. Queen of Swords. So you put your sword up, because you're not playing with anyone. If you're not sure, I'm sure. I'll make the decision for you. I'll go. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Time's up. Three of Pentacles. Okay, there's a new contract coming in, or it's already in your energy. The Eight of Pentacles. There's a grandma or something, or mom watching you work. They wouldn't dare say anything to you. I know that. They wouldn't dare say anything to you. They're focused on your love life, your love connections. Yeah, this weird bitch is focused on your love life. Ten of Swords. Yeah, because they want to destroy it. But they're going to be destroyed. Yeah, they are. Two of Cups. They're going to be destroyed. The Sun, you got happiness. Don't worry about it. Okay? It's a hateful, rageful bitch. They're jealous of your star. They wanted to steal your star. So somebody's grandma wanted to, or mom wanted to, or lack thereof. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? Spirit said they don't deserve the title. Somebody's people live their lives already, right? Or they're at the end of their lives, or the last, portion, beginning, middle, and end. They're at the end, okay? And they wanted to take your star and drain you or unalive you, in worst case scenario. And they wanted to, confirmation, thank you, Spirit. They wanted to suck your star up, so that they could, it gives me like wicked witch, sucking up the youth or the energy of a younger, more beautiful, vibrant magician, right? Just sucking the life out of them so that they can look younger, they can live longer, they can, steal their skills and their gifts and their talents. Yeah, it sounds like a movie, don't it? I told you life imitates art. Where do you think they get the movies from? Because this shit happens in real life. That's why. The Star, Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, you're already destined. Your journey has already been written. It's been spoken. The Most High spoke it before he even put you here. Your destiny somewhere else in another time, another life you're going to live is already spoken. It's already spoken. It's already walked out for you. You know what I'm saying? You always got direction. You always have a direction to go in. You know what I'm saying? You always have something or someone leading you in a direction. You were never directionless. You are never an orphan. If you're an orphan in this world, you have never been an orphan to the Most High. Never. That's probably why you were an orphan in this world. We were orphans in this world, a lot of us, right? Because we belong to the Most High. Right? A lot of us, our parents, had us and did not raise us, right? Gave us away as infants, right? Whether it was to the system or, another family member, right? Last messages, Spirit. Ace of Cups, though. That's yours, though. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Somebody's being reunited with some type of stability. Okay? You could have noticed when you cut this person off for some of you that your money shot up. Yeah, some of you guys could have, that's another reason I'm seeing you on a few days. Like, my clientele shot, like, out of nowhere. Back to back. Boop, 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 boop. I'm like, damn. So it can be picking up for you. Whether you got clientele or whether you got, viewers or money, or whatever it is, it's picking up. It's getting like a boost. 3 times over. Page of Swords. And people have to watch prophecy come to pass. People have to watch divine timing happen. They might get a whole bunch of, oh, I'm sorry. And be careful of people from your past showing up, trying to show up nice online, leaving comments and shit, just doing anything to try to connect to your energy. Oh, we're so proud of you. And oh my gosh, I never would have. And all this and this. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I promise you it's bullshit. Three of Wands. Yeah, they got their eye on the future. Your future. That's what they're concerned about. If you can't beat them, join them. They've been beaten. And they will not be joining you. They had the option to join you, but they wanted to take what was yours so that you couldn't live it. Ain't that some shit? The Nine of Cups. The Eight of Swords. So much so that they was willing to risk their own life and everybody else's life that they got involved in it. Just so you couldn't live your own life. Just so you could not support yourself. Boy, I just like to just line them all up in a row and just go down, just slap the shit out of everybody. Just all down the row. Just go down the row and just slap the shit real hard. Yeah, maybe even lick my hand too. Just lick it real good. And all the way down the line. All the way down the line. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what I would. That's what I want to do. Just being honest. I'm just being honest. Queen of Pentacles. There could be a sister going to jail. Five of Cups. Pregnant. The Devil reverse. A Capricorn. The King of Pentacles. Ew. So this sister doesn't know who their baby's father is. They could have, so they slept with for whoever this is, this sister or brother, take how it resonates. Could be a sister and a brother. Capricorn, Virgo. They slept with your past potential partners. Each and every last one of them they slept with. You know, when they got one out of the way, knocked one out of the way, bribed them or slept with them and ruined the contract, they moved to the next one. Your next potential person, right? Your sister went, and then the next person, your mama went, okay? Auntie, cousin went, you know, and recycle. So this King of Pentacles could have got Three of Swords. This King of Pentacles could have gotten your sister pregnant or your family member pregnant. This ratchet ass Taurus. Yeah, could even be married to one of them secretly, but all up in your face. Rageful and mad at you because they're with your family member. What a pussy. I'm gonna say it. I think what a pussy. Any advice, Spirit? That ain't advice. What's the advice? From my Aquarius. What's the advice? Ace of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, major. The Devil. The Fool, the Seven of Cups, the Emperor. King of Wands, Death. Give me 4 more, please. Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. 2 more. Thank you. The Emperor. King of Pentacles upright, King of Cups in the reverse. Here it is, emotionally manipulative ass. There could also be a King of Pentacles that hasn't expressed their feelings to you yet, okay? But I feel like that's about to change. Just because I say King of Cups doesn't mean it's a man, okay? Man or woman. Me and You by Tim's is playing. Yeah, somebody's making a decision right now. So, okay, you're going to hear about somebody that's been sleeping with a judge or government officials being ousted, okay? A fire sign could be significant, a Scorpio. So basically, your advice is to sit back and watch what happens next, because something's about to happen next. Something big. It's giving fireworks. It's giving fireworks. Something's about to occur. So you just relax. You just do what you've been doing, right? You know, stay balanced, okay? And be in expectancy for all of this goodness, you know, that's popping up. If you haven't, you know, been able to tell already, okay, some of you guys should be put at ease when it comes to, you know, the time that it's taking for this to occur. Because random things could be happening in your environment. Like I explained all of these, you know, it was raining men today at the it was raining men today, you know. So that was a big determining factor, right? That's how I knew something was totally different, okay? That was not a random occurrence. In other words, okay? So just sit back and watch. Things are gonna happen out of nowhere, left and right. So just, you know, just be aware. Just be aware. All right, that's it. I'm out. I'll see y'all in a few days. All right, I love y'all. Be safe. Stay prayed up. Keep your energy clear. All right. You know, y'all know I'll be still. I'll still be dropping messages on the, you know, the community side, right? Uh, but yeah, that's it. If y'all donate to the channel, book a personal info below the video. All right, click on more, and the info is there. All right. Those of you that have purchased readings today, I think it's like 4 of you guys. Yeah, I think it's like 4 of you guys or something like that. I'll get those to you tomorrow and the day in the next day, right? So you'll receive it tomorrow or the next day, all right? All right, I love y'all. Holla at y'all later. Be safe, stay prayed up, protect your energy when you go out. Wear a crown. I mean, wear some type of wrap or something on over your head, over your crown before you go to sleep. All right. If anything, while you're asleep, okay. You know, can't in the daytime, but at least sometimes wear it, okay. But especially when you're asleep, wear it every night. All right. And that's it. That's it. All right. I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Be good. All right. Be good. You in the back, right there. Yeah. Be good. Yeah. I know it's funny. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.